Good morning, how are we all doing today? I currently have a cup of peppermint and nettle tea this morning. I'm trying to get into the habit of drinking herbal tea in the morning. I have I don't know if we're friends, but she's pretty cool. She's a healer. And she gave me this plan, like pre-COVID, which who remembers pre-COVID? This plan, and part of it involved drinking herbal tea thingies like 3 times a day or something like that, and like I can't commit to 3 times a day, that's like too big a commitment, so I'm trying to get into the habit of drinking first thing in the morning, so I've got at least one in my body before I start. So anyway, right, okay, before we start doing any art, I have to show you this, right? This morning I discovered a thing called cluttercore. Look at this, all this amazing stuff. So I just like, I'm into like home decor and like organising and things like that. I'm not very good at it, but I'm interested in it, and I loved watching. I've read the book as well. I've read The Magical Art of Tidying Up, and I've also watched KonMari's thing. Sorry, Marie Kondo, not KonMari. KonMari's the name of the cleaning thing, the process. Marie Kondo's special on Netflix, and it was like, oh my god, that's amazing! It's so magical. But I have a lot of stuff that I really value and really care about. So, as much as I love the minimalist aesthetic, I just can't do it. It's not possible. However, behold, cluttercore. How magical is this? You know, okay, this isn't as good. That's fine. We'll stick to the top posts. Yeah, it's just like, wow, this is kind of pretty cool. So I'm gonna talk to my partner about it and see if we can somehow make the house more cluttercore-ish. So anyways, okay, I'll close that. Today, my friends, is blank canvas day, and I have a list of things I have to draw and things I want to draw. And today I'm going to do I want to draw. So let's have a look. Back in the day, I have 3 DeviantArt accounts, okay? I have 2 old ones, and I've recently started a new one because I couldn't remember the logins for either of my old DeviantArt accounts. Anyway, so this is one of my old DeviantArt accounts. Urbanimal, which is an old username of mine. If you want to check that I'm being genuine and not stealing somebody else's work. Anyway, so I did this barn owl. Wonder if I can make it bigger. No, okay. So I drew this barn owl how many years ago? Maybe I should check that. 2012, so that'll be 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. And I felt, do you know what, I quite fancy redoing it digitally and just seeing what happens and just having a bit of fun with it, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, that's totally cool. So my plan today is to redraw this. Yeah, just hang out. As always, I'd love you to create along with me and share what you're working on. You can post links in the stream, I believe. Nightbot was being a bit overzealous yesterday with his moderating. I haven't fixed them yet, so you can post them there, or you can post them in my Discord, and if I type that in, hopefully the Discord will appear. There we go, ta-da! We have a Discord channel. It's very quiet, come join us, share your art. So today we're working on this. I'll move this out of the way. Still not used to having, I'm not used to having 2 screens, and I want 3. I want all the screens. So I have Google Images open, and I have like a stupid amount of reference photos to look at, which is pretty cool. So let's see. Oh, that's my notepad falling over. Oh, it's far too big. There we go. Keep forgetting, it's really funny like how small an owl's body actually is, you know? It's like when you see them up close you kind of forget that they're actually pretty tiny, and then when you see them without their feathers it's like, oh my goodness. Sorry, close up on my boobs. I will eventually get I'll figure out a camera angle which works for when I'm drawing. So, and they've got the tiny wee legs. Have you seen the picture of the owl sitting crisscross applesauce? It's very cute. I'm trying not to get too distracted just now, so I don't think we'll need all of this. Okay, so okay, so new layer. So sketch tool. I'm gonna try and get into the habit of labelling the layers a bit better. Oh my god, I really need a mouse mat so you don't constantly hear me banging my mouse off the table. Oh, barn owls are... I was about to say barn owls are gorgeous, but I've just seen a picture of one coughing up an owl pellet, which, you know, totally amazing. Down for that. I don't know, do I want to go for like the darker owl or a more lighter one? That one's pretty. So, am I drawing on the right layer? Yes, I am. I'm not using the right tool though. Right, try again. That's better. Undo. That's better. Oh. So yeah, yesterday was I had all these grand plans once I finished streaming to get like loads of housework and stuff done, but pretty much all I did was make a pot of soup and wash some dishes. So I was kind of disappointed in that. So I remember, oh, it was a long time ago, I used to be a volunteer with the local park ranger service. It was a very long time ago. Actually, it would have been about time I drew this originally. And we did a big project about birds of prey conservation. That was pretty cool. And as a reward for like all the volunteers who helped with it, we invited someone who runs like a bird of prey centre to come along with some of their birds. And the guy, he brought a barn owl. It was absolutely beautiful, but he also brought this. It was like the tiniest little thing I have ever seen. It was so cute. But apparently it's quite a killer. So that kind of seems to be where the head feathers kind of end. And it has this kind of fluffy throat thing going on. So that's kind of middle. So I think I might need a refresher on birdwing anatomy. Sorry, I'm being really quiet this morning. I'm actually, like, I mean, I slept really well last night. I'm just feeling really kind of tired. Sleepies. I have the sleepies. Right, so close you just now. And we will turn you. Bit lower. Well, maybe not that low. There we go. And layer, new layer. So I have an appointment with my physiotherapist this afternoon. It's online physiotherapy, so... Oh, wrong button. Let's change to different brush. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, wrong one. There's no point making life harder than it needs to be. Right, okay. So, brush. Okay, this looks weird because it's symmetrical, but we'll fix it later, okay? I wish my monitor was touchscreen. And I could just bang my pen at it and it would work and everything would be fine. Okay, these lines are more to show me what direction the feathers are going in, rather than actually being... Still making that noise. I thought that noise would have been solved by now. Strange. So yeah, if you're watching my stream and you're hearing like the sound of something disconnecting and reconnecting, it's my symmetry off. There's something that keeps disconnecting and reconnecting, and I keep saying I will investigate and check it out, but I also keep forgetting. It only really seems to happen when I'm streaming, so I keep thinking it's something to do with my stream. So my partner and I have started watching the thing that's based on Terry Pratchett stuff. I am really enjoying it. The Terry Pratchett stuff that I've read, I have really enjoyed, but I haven't read a lot of it. And I know quite a few people are upset because apparently the book doesn't, the TV show doesn't match the book, and like whatever, you're entitled to your opinion. But I think as a show on its own, I think it's pretty good. I'm really enjoying it so far. And I think the characters are really likeable. and relatable. And like, I want to see them become the best versions of themselves, you know. And I'm cheering people on, and I'm booing people, and I think it's a great show. I think it's a great show. If you haven't watched it yet, try and watch it. I'm not sure where you can watch it. I'm not gonna advocate for anything, but yeah, find it your own way. Oh, my wibbly wobblies are already starting, and it's only leaving 10:30, and that's my hands starting to go. Dear me. Now, normally when I draw wings, I get really uptight and I spend ages looking at like loads of birds' wings for references. But today, not happening, my friend. Today is going to be relax and chill. We are not worrying about it at all. Cool. Right, so view and fit on screen. Nice. Right, let's get an archive folder set up so we can move the sketches out of the way. I think I'm going to have to open my window actually, it's pretty warm in here this morning. Why are you not going into the archive? What's going on? Okay, they are in the archive. Cool. Layer, new. There. Base brown. I'll do the brown first. Cool, I'm gonna open the window because it is pretty toasty in here this morning. Might be toasty in here, but it's windy and chucking it down with rain outside. Yesterday, like, the weather was lovely. It was like blue skies and sunshine, and like I really felt the this is spring vibes. And then we've got the wind and the rain, and it's like, this is Scottish spring vibes. I'm going to set up a colour layer as well, because I always forget to do that. Layer. Colour. Play for you. Okay, layers. Colour, so we are going for kind of orangey brown as a base colour. And we're going to muck about with gouache paint today to see what it's like. What do you do? Make you a bit bigger. Let's see what you like. I kind of like that. Cool. Right. I'll go with that. So this is our middle brown. And we won't do it on the colour layer because that would be silly. I'll do it on the base layer and I'll put the sketch above it. Not on the sketch, Emma, oh my god. Don't let me out the house, honestly, when it comes to layers. Jeez Louise. Now we need like a full body picture of an owl to actually see what the colouring's like all over. What have we got? Cool. And the inside of that wing, but I think it might have a bit of brown at the top. Make the brush a bit smaller. Okay, so our next layer will be base brown dark 1. I have this weird naming convention, but go with it. I'm still learning how to manage workflows. Base brown dark 1. Cool. Right. So, go back to colour. Now, owls, it kind of goes like a warmer brown and then starts to go grey. So if we maybe go red, and then here, what's this like? Oh, larger brush. Larger brush, or we'll be here all day. That might be a bit too red, but we could maybe blend these guys and see what we get. Blend. Trying to be relaxed with my painting today. Trying not to get too uptight about it. And the back kinda. And view photo screen. Coolies. So I think it goes maybe one darker. Maybe a bit more orange. I'll get these colours back up. Make sure. Colour, yeah. I think you maybe need to be a wee bit darker. I don't want to. So, okay, so we've got this colour. Yeah, maybe mix these two, I think. I am so exhausted this morning. How's everyone else feeling? Like yesterday I felt kind of like very full of energy, but today I'm feeling flat as all heck, my friends. Yeah. Flat as all heck. Oh, I might actually have to drink coffee today. I'm not like... I don't mind coffee, but it's not my drink of choice. Use the correct layer, you silly goose. I should maybe hit a buzzer or something every time I use the wrong layer. I actually need to create a new layer as well, silly me. Layer. Base, brown, dark, 2. Making it up as I go along. It's the only way to live your life. Might need to come back and kind of go over this stuff later. Okay, background's green. Now I think this is a bit where it starts to get grey. Let's have a look at Google Images. Let's find one that's a good picture of the feathers. Save your image. Oh yes, there we go. So it all starts to go grey. So base, dark 1, dark 2. So grey, but it kind of has a kind of bluey quality to it. I don't know if I can get away with mixing blue into it just now. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Let's be a bit silly and a bit kind of. What kind of colour have we got here? Ooh. I like that. Okay, we're going to go for that. So that'll be dark 3. layer, new, there. Base, brown, dark, free. This colour might be good for the eyes as well, or maybe I'll pop it in. A good start for the eye colour as well. I mean, that will obviously get covered over later. I mean, how does it look compared to that? See, look at that. That's the brush tool. So, view, 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 pew, 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 zoom in. I will eventually get around to fixing my hotkeys, but that day is not today. So it all seems to be the tippy tips of the feathers that get this kind of grey kind of thing going on. Just double checking I'm on the right layer. This might not actually be grey enough, but it's a good start. Maybe oh, that's right, I accidentally made a thing on the colours layer, that's fine. I think somebody's out on the dirt bike just now. Let's see if you... and which one's green? That might be a bit too purple. I think we need to bring in a bit more. Okay, so if we go back to middle colour, oh, helps if I'm on the right layer. If we go back to middle colour, and then move to kind of grey, what's that like? It's maybe a wee bit darker though. What if we take it down here? What's this like? Oh, too dark. Oh no, 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 no. Right. That might be okay. If we mix you two together, what do we get? Undo. I think that needs a bit more brown in it. What if we pick you? And then bind you together. Right, we're getting somewhere. I could still do with being a wee bit darker. Edit, undo. What if we go a wee bit further down? What do you like? Yeah. Hit it. And so go. And layer, new layer. Base dark brown 4. Nice. Right, so we're definitely on the right layer. So view, zoom in, view, zoom in, view, zoom in. Golly gosh, my phone is like super busy this morning. I've got like 101 things to do. Like, I don't actually have a job because, you know, I can't keep regular hours because of being me. Just holding down a job's just not really a thing for me, but I do volunteer work, so I've got a kind of lot of wee bits and pieces that I need to get done. Keep hammering into my tablet as well. I'm waiting for my tablet to say no more. Done. Yeah, get on screen. How's it looking? Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I think I need to start getting to a habit of eating breakfast, because I don't like eating first thing in the morning usually, but right now my tummy is grumbling, and it usually starts grumbling about this time. 11sies, I'm like Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start trying to make myself eat breakfast early in the morning. And I made a pot of soup yesterday, so I have a lovely pot of soup for my lunch, ready and waiting for me. So let's talk some Dungeons and Dragons. So for the past few weeks we've been doing is it Rime of the Frost Maiden? I don't know. I think that's what the campaign's called. I've not looked into it because I don't want any spoilers. And like my character seems to be, I really feel like my character's doing everything. And like a lot of the kind of roleplay elements are kind of all about my character. So it kind of feels like I've been hogging the game quite a bit. And like I don't want to do that. I want everybody to be able to kind of play and bring their characters out the best they can. So I sent a message to our lovely DM, and he said it's kind of normal. It's just kind of what happens. Like some characters take the lead at certain parts of the story, but talk to the other players and see how they feel. Which is like, yeah, obviously that's common sense. Why didn't I think about doing that to begin with? Common sense, what's that? Have you got any of that common sense? No? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so I popped a message on our Discord, and I was kind of like, look, I feel like I'm kind of hogging the game and stuff. But everybody says that they feel like their characters are behaving in character and doing what their characters would do. So, you know, so I hope if like if they feel like I'm hogging, that they will tell me. I think they will. I trust them. But it was one of those things I was getting really anxious about and worrying about for quite a while. Yeah, because I like to worry about things. Oh, excuse me, French. Oh, I hate it when the music goes quiet because I'm kind of like, I don't know if the music's taking a break or if it's there we go, it's starting again, we're sorted, cool. It's kind of, oh, is it broken? I don't know. Because I used to use Twitch Soundtrack, which most of the time was fine, but it would stop working occasionally and it was just a pain in the arse. But I just want some sweet jams. But Stream Beats is really good. I highly recommend it if you're looking for some music for your stream that you won't get copyright struck for. I usually pick the lo-fi. I'm usually a lo-fi kind of person. King Slendy 101. Good morning, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, thank you very much. Here, I'll show you the full screen. This is what I'm working on just now. So it looks a bit spooky. Thanks. So it's based on an old drawing I did about 8 or 9 years ago. I can't remember off the top of my head. I just thought I'd revisit it and do it again. So the original drawing was ink in black and white. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Hold on in memento. So that was the original drawing that I did years and years and years ago. And I'm just revisiting. Just as a kind of a nice relax thing. I've got a couple of commissions and stuff to work on, but I needed a wee kind of bit of downtime. So here I am. Don't know why I'm doing this bit just now. I'm pretty sure it will need to be redone, but at least it gives me a kind of idea what I'm doing. The wool is addicting. So are you a streamer yourself, King Slendy? Excuse me. Sorry, I'm really tired this morning. I think I will need a cup of coffee once I've finished today. I'm just feeling the eyes just now. The blank eyes always scare me, so it makes me feel a bit better. View the screen. Cool. Right, I think we maybe go. I think we might go one darker. No, not yet. I need to make my setting fashionable. I'm a cartoonist and I make them in Photoshop too. Oh, cool. You need to make your setting fashionable. Is that your... Do you mean the room that you'll be in, or do you mean your the layout for your stream? I'm asking because I'm not fashionable at all. Fashion, what's that? Ugh. Right, so we're going to go one darker, so let's go back to our colours. And so we will, first of all, bigger brush. Pick that. Yep. Undo. What am I looking for? Layer. New layer. Oh, excuse me. I can't apologise enough for how much I'm yawning this morning. Base, dark, brown, 5. Cool. Make the brush a bit smaller. Your layout, I know, like, I'm still not happy with my layout. My layout's just, it's really messy. Like, I could spend my entire life trying to make a nice layout. I do want to improve it, like I want to add chat to it and stuff. And like make the colours nicer. And I don't know, just make it look nice. But here I am with my unfashionable stream. Should probably start in an organised way instead of just doing this randomly. If you're streaming, why not do it with style? If I had style, I would. Nah, I just went for it. I decided at New Year's I stream because I'm not very productive, like I'll procrastinate a lot. So I started streaming so that like I would have a schedule. It's kind of like you will spend this time, this day making art. And it's worked quite well, but because I'm doing it that way instead of like Twitch isn't my job. So because I do it that way, it's like it's very untidy. For the one, it's very flying by the seat of my pants. Like I haven't learned how to stream properly. I'm still learning how Streamlabs work, and my camera's pretty crap, my microphone's pretty crap, but I'm still here. Doesn't have to be fancy, just something make you feel happy. Oh, totally. Like I'm so happy streaming. I've met so many cool people. Just over the past couple of weeks, actually, I've met a lot of cool people. You know, people who just stop in to say hi, people who hang around. I had a really cool guy from Brazil the other day who he's learning English, so he popped in to kind of practice his English. That was kind of cool. That was great. Cool, right, we will leave the brown alone just now, so we'll put the base dark browns. We'll put all the dark browns together in a folder so I don't lose them. Cool, right. So next up, we will do a light layer. Layer, new layer. I don't think we'll need many of these. Base, brown, light, 1. I don't think we'll need too many of these. The music is just nice. Oh, thank you. The music is from, it's a website called Streambeats. It's copyright free music. You can play it on, there's a website, they're on Spotify, they have playlists. Copyright free for YouTube and Twitch and other things. So makes it a lot easier when you don't have to worry about being copyright striked. It's kind of like I might not be a serious streamer, but I really do not have the energy for those kind of shenanigans. Right, let's tidy up my colour page a bit so I can see what I'm doing a bit more. Right, let's tidy up. I can see a bit better. Fantastic. Fantastisch. Right, so we're the light brown. Let's see what kind of lighter colour do we need for owls. Oh, wrong reference picture. Kind of like is a pale kind of yellowy brown. So if we put you here, and if we go a bit kind of yellower and a bit lighter, what have we got here? That might be too light. Yeah, it's too light just now. I don't undo. But we can mix. We can mix. We can mix. We can mix and we can blend. We can pretend like this is an actual bit of paint. Oh, wrong one. Do 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 do. Morning, Lucy. My cat Lucy's just come in. She's pootling about in the background. I think you might still be a bit too light as well. No, I think you're okay. I don't know if you can hear Lucy meowing in the background. She goes in a huff every morning because my partner's she absolutely loves my partner, but my partner's currently working like an actual job in his office, so he's got his door closed, so she's in a bad mood that she can't sit with him. So she's in here moaning at me about it. And it's like, there's not like there's anything I can actually do about it. Let's see. The owl eyes force you to look at it. You did a wonderful job with the pose. Thanks very much. Basically, I just spend ages going through Google Images and kind of just trying to piece together some sort of weird chimera image. Do you know? I can't draw from memory. Lucy, honey, what's up? You can't go up there. Don't even try it. Don't try it. She tried it. Sorry, look at this. I don't know if you can see it. She's currently on top of my shelf of bones. Hey Lucy, what you doing? This has become a cat stream. I collect a lot of dead things. I've got loads of feathers and stuff up there. Right, Lucy, you happy you're up there now? Yeah? We should try and jump up to the higher shelf. That's not a good idea, those shelves are not secure. Lucy, honey. Oh god, right. You're a cat lover. Do you have a cat yourself? Like, I'm a cat lover, but I also appreciate that they are pains in the arse. And I'm just worried she's going to break something. No. Okay, she's back on the ground. You have a cat? Cool. I've got two cats. That's Lucy. And my other cat is James. He's like a big tuxedo cat, and he's really fat. He's like a furry bowling ball, so it's kind of difficult to pick him up. He's probably sleeping downstairs on the couch just now. Her name is Lulu, and she's very white. Aww, Lulu's a great name for a cat. I love cats with human names. I love pets with human names as well. I think it's really, really sweet. I mean, I like all cats and I like all names, but I like the ones that have got human names. Lulu, I like that. That's really sweet. Oh, I love cats. I used to work as a assistant manager for a charity shop, and the charity shop was for cats protection. So pretty much everybody there loved cats, and like you'd hardly get any work done because you'd just spend all day talking about cats and looking at pictures of cats, and oh, it's wild. And then the customers would come in and they'd talk about their cats. It was amazing. She hates vacuums. My two hate vacuums. My two are actually in a bad mood just now because I've had to give them their worming treatment and their flea treatment, and they don't like it, but they need to get it done. It needs to be done. It needs to be done. Yes, and then, right, where are we doing highlights? First of all, we need a much smaller brush. So the feathers are kind of speckled, so they can have a kind of light bit in each of them. It kind of looks like they all have a speckle. This drawing's going to be a complete mess, but that's okay. It's all about the adventure and the friends we make on the way. She hates vacuums, yeah. My two are not keen on vacuums. Lucy pretty much hates everything. I think she was like a spiteful old woman in a past life. Right, okay. Got to go, but have a wonderful morning and keep up the wonderful work. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by. It's really nice to meet you. Pop in anytime I'm about. I'm happy to see you. Have a lovely day. See you later. Don't actually think there's much that needs lightning. Actually. I'll maybe come back to that if I need to do lightening later. Yeah. Fix the screen. Right, so now we need to do the kind of white creamy parts of the underbelly and the wings. Let's have a good look. What have we got for... I've just found this really cool image of an owl in flight, which looks absolutely magnificent. Pardon me. Right. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. It's because I guzzled down that last bit of my tea. Excuse me. Right, so we'll need to pick a base colour for the white bits, and it should probably be a cream. So we will do a layer, new layer. Cool. Base cream. Get this out of the way while we tidy up and try and make sense of this. Right. So I think we stick to the kind of the brown we're at, but maybe go a bit kind of lighter. Or maybe a bit lighter than that as well. What do you look like? Helps if I use a pen and not an eraser. Helps if I use a bigger brush. Cool, right, I think that is a good base colour to start with. So, yeah, zoom in. Oh, helps if I do it on the right effing layer as well. Edit, undo. Layers, Emma, layers. You silly goose. There we go. That wind is fair picking up outside. Oh my goodness. Like yesterday it was like totally blue skies and, you know, and today it's like we're in the middle of winter again, although technically we are still in the middle of winter. it was just nice to kind of feel the actual promise of spring, you know. I mean, like, I'm cooped up a fair bit because of my fibromyalgia, but when the weather's nice, I can go out and hang out and stuff. Like, I'd love to be able to go out for like a nice proper walk. It's been so long since I've done that. Yeah, I'll have to go back round and do the edges again, I think. That's okay. Oh, this music's a bit depressing. We've got half an hour to go. I think we need something a bit more upbeat to get us through the next half hour. Stream beats. Do we want dubstep? We'll try rock. I've not listened to their rock thing before. So I think I'm going to raise some of that. Oh, that bit's okay. I think I might need to put in a colour background as well, make it easier to see colours. Because like the whole colours relative thing, I'm thinking about maybe like a dark blue, like a midnight blue for the night sky, like instead of doing black like in the original drawing. Maybe this colour would be good for the wee dotty doodads on the wings as well. We'll give that a taste once I've finished colouring it all. razor, make it a bit smaller. Yeah, I'm quite liking this rock playlist. Add that to my likes. Cool. Not. I'm using the eraser. I'm using the eraser and wondering why there's no colour coming out. Oh my god. I really love digital art. I think I prefer it to traditional art, but there is something really, really nice about the texture of acrylic paint, like when you feel it flow across a canvas. So good, man. So good. And that is the leg. And we need the eraser just to clean up this bit of the wing. Cool. Wonder how this white looks. That's the eraser, that's not the brush. Oh my god, Emma, you silly goose. What do we think? I think it looks good. We'll do it on the the big feathers. You'll have to forgive me, I can't remember. It's like primary, secondary and tertiary feathers. I can't remember which is which. I can't remember which is which if I saw it on a diagram. I can't remember what it is when I draw it. You'll have to forgive me. Please forgive me. I'll do the ones in the back as well, I think. Worst case scenario, we have to erase it. That's another thing I love about digital art, is like pretty forgiving most of the time. Although I do always get anxious when I merge groups. So like the layers all get merged together into one layer and I'm kind of like, oh god, I can't change the layers now, what's going to happen? But it's just usually okay. It's usually okay. Okay, that's okay. Is there a mergey thing up here? And then a mergey thing up here. I'm glad I can hear Lucy skulking about, wrecking the house. I love cats, but oh my god, they are such a pain in the arse. She's been in here wrecking my room. Yeah, she jumped up on top of my dead animal cabinet and knocked a load of stuff off it. Yeah, but if you had your door open, she wouldn't be bothering me. I'm going to actually start closing my office door. Sorry, I'm talking to my partner about the cat. Right, let's view. Little screen. Oh, we're getting somewhere, gamers. Right. Let's have a think about these wings. So, I've got a photograph of... Oh, I'll show you it rather than explain it. So, I'm looking at this photograph of an owl in flight just now to get a feel for how the wings should be. So, it looks like each of the feathers has a few kind of grey stripes on it, like the big feathers. But the kind of the feathers up here at the top, can you see my mouse? They tend to have kind of grey brown tips. Actually, can I zoom in on this reference image? I'll show you again. So the long feathers have the stripes, but the short feathers have like dots, and like these ones here have kind of grey tips, and there's kind of grey edge to them all. And it kind of looks like, it's hard for me to see, but it kind of looks like the top edge of the feather is slightly, ever so slightly darker. So I think we'll do that first before worrying about what the stripes look like. Alright, that sounds like a plan. That's what we're going to do. Okay. That is what we are going to do, friends. So we're going to go a wee bit dark. Actually no, because the grey is kind of cold. I think we maybe need to refer back to the colours that we used for the brown wings. Because it feels like it's the dark bits are like this colour but lighter, I think. Let's experiment. I'm on the wrong layer, that's why that didn't work. Edit, undo brush. Use the correct layer when you are using Photoshop, you silly goose. And this is probably not my best idea. Oh hey now, actually that might not be too bad. What's going on here? What's this? What's this? What's this? That might be too dark. Let's see. That's slightly too dark. Edit, undo. But if we pick this and get our blender, not blender, paintbrush first of all, and put it next to it, and then oofed! The wind's decided my window's going to be closed. I have a fan I can put on if it gets too warm, but if I do that, I think it's too noisy, and I think it'll thingy with the microphone. Oh, thank you. The wind's decided to open the window again. Yeah, that's okay. Edit. So. New layer. New layer. Base cream. I need to think of a better naming convention. Dark. No, don't. This naming convention works. It's totally fine. It's just for my reference. It's alright. Oh, it's the last of my peppermint tea. It's really good. Delicioso. Delicioso. View. Zoom in. View. Zoom in. View. Zoom in. So, oh, need a much smaller brush than that. So it seems to be the tips that are darker. Okay, I actually quite like this song as well. I'm going to add this. What song's this? Machine, I'd Rather. Yeah, quite liking this. So I'm not really paying attention to what direction the light's coming from, in case you can't tell. I'm just having fun, you know. If you want someone who's good at art, you need to go somewhere else. I'm just here having a bit of fun, learning how to use Photoshop as I go. So this is the leg. If you were here at the start, you would have seen that I drew the full owl, but I've just kind of cropped it so that it kind of matches the drawing I'm referencing. Cool. Okay, let's have a look at another. Need a nice picture of a barn owl's chest to look at. So, barn owl. Images and tools, size, large. So yeah, if you're like me and you can't draw from memory, which is fine, a lot of people can't, Google Images is absolutely amazing. Like, just don't just copy a photograph, like look at all the photos and kind of bring them together to create something new. you know. So there's going to be a kind of lot of shadow underneath this. I'll fix that in a minute. The feathers all kind of curl like that. Kind of flick up. Because usually when I draw, when I used to draw back in the good old days, I would get like really hyper fixated on making sure everything was as exact as possible. And A, it took forever to do anything, and B, it didn't actually look that good afterwards, to be honest. It just looked like you were trying to copy a photograph rather than create something new. You know, you want to try and create something new. Like even now, like, let's have a look. Like this is my original drawing that I'm recreating right now. And look how different it is, you know? I'm a lot happier now that I don't worry about trying to make everything so exact all the bloody time. You know, it's kind of freeing actually. Now the face is a bit, I'm kind of worrying about it because it's kind of like, it's dark over the eyes, isn't it? Most of the drawings have it kind of darkish over the eyes. And like, this side's going to be slightly darker than the other side. I'm going to do a wee bit on this side though as well. And there'll be a bit of shading underneath here. I like to go in and finer detail. I'll do that when I'm back on. It's like, have you ever actually seen a barn owl's face in person? It's like a satellite dish, you know, so I think it's so they can pick up all the sounds. That's why they're such good hunters. But it kind of makes it weird for me to think about how to draw them. Let's find another picture of a barn owl face. Let's see. Oh my god, barn owls. Oh, there's pictures of barn baby owls. Oh my god, baby barn owls. They're just adorable. So they are. Maybe I should just go big and go home and go bold with the face. I don't know. Like, this came up in my... Hold on, I'll open it. So open it on the website. Look at this drawing of a barn owl. Look how expressive that is. And like, it's not photorealistic, but you know what it is. I would love to be able to draw like that. That would be amazing. That would be so cool. Oh, no, wrong thing. Do, 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 do. Like, I'm not really sure where to source the light, like where the light should come from. That bit under there will kind of be a bit brownish anyway. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Fit on screen. Do a wee bit of kind of dark under the chin, dark under the chin. See, look, yeah, look. Cool. Right, I think I'm going to call it quits for the stream just now. I don't want to start doing any more work because I've only got 10 minutes left before I have to stop. So I think this will be the end of today's stream. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today. It's really cool to have your company. If you're watching this as a video on demand, hi there, I'm Little Wolf Goat, and you can find me streaming on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, 10 AM to 12 noon UK time. And you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter at Little Wolf Goat, and my website is littlewolfgoat.com. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you on Thursday. Okay, look after yourselves. Bye.